Okay, I just continue again what we done previously. So I just opened the logical function screen. We go for formula as a tab. Under the formula tab, function library. These functions we've completed. Define names we work, where you can name the respective range of the areas. Use in formula, the same range can be used as in formula. Trace precedent and trace dependence. This is helps to find out the whatever the linked numbers for the answers that you can see here. Even trace dependent, whether this number is linked to any of the answers also you can check. So remove arrows, those arrows. So I just select any one of the answers to display trace precedence. So click on trace precedent. It shows that how you got the C grade. Rukia, mute your mic. Right. So I also select any of the numbers to display trace dependence. So this is the values dependent for these answers. So you can also remove the arrows. So show formulas, which is help to display only formulas in the cell. So it will not display any of the answers. So I just use control backquote symbol. So below the escape key, the first key in the keyboard is your escape key. Below the escape key, you have a backquote symbol. Above the tab, below the escape key. Use that control, hold the control key and backquote symbol to display only the formulas in your sheet. So I'm getting only the formulas. To hide these formulas, we are using again same shortcut key control backquote symbol. It's clear? Any doubts? So error checking, while you are applying the formulas, you are getting some errors like name error, reference error, NA, and even it was displaying some small triangle shape at the left hand side of your set. That is called as the errors. So if you have those errors in this particular sheet, you can immediately find out how you will check the spelling mistakes in your paragraph, in your essay writing, in your Word document. A similar way, in the Excel workbook, I can find only any doubts? Is all of you able to see the screen? Any doubts in the show formulas? Trace precedent, trace dependence. So any errors will be checked with the help of error checking. Just click on the error check. See, the error check is complete for the entire sheet. Are you all able to see this dialog box? So it shows that there is no errors in my screen, in my sheet. So the last one under the formula auditing is evaluate formula. Evaluate formula helps to just check what is the formula used, that particular cell. If you want to do any changes, so that is helps to evaluate your formula. So you can able to do any changes here. So if I use any shortcut key for automatic addition, what is the shortcut key for auto sum? Shortcut key for auto sum. Right, Alt equals. Alt equals is a shortcut key for automatic addition. So if I just use below the total net salary, I just using total net salary. Alt equals. It is added. I am getting 3 lakh to 242 is a total. So if I change any of the numbers in net salary column, will it affect to this number, the total? If I change any net salary of the employee's value, is it changes in your total net salary? Yes. So if I change as 50,000, you think it directly affect to your net salary, because my entire Excel workbook is made up of auto calculation. Okay, it is not manual calculation, it is auto calculation. If it is already selected as manual calculation, sometimes when I'm keep on trying updating my numbers, it is not going to add. It shows always same value. So in such cases, your Excel is converted as manual calculation by defaultly. So see now, if I change any values in this cell, it is not going to update. It's visible. So it is not going to update for your 3,19,192. It is still showing constant value even after I change my net salary. Any doubts? This is called manual calculation. When you want to calculate manually, either at present value or the entire sheet, you can press F9 for calculate now. Shift F9 for calculate entire sheet. I just press F9 now. The function key F9, so it is affected. 4,76,483 I'm getting. This is manual calculation. Whenever you want to calculate manually, so you can just disable your auto calculation and you just press F9 to calculate manually. See, if I change this value, and I press F9, until I press F9, it is not going to calculate. Any doubts? Understand this manual calculation, auto calculation, and convert it as an automatic. Always it should be auto calculation. So if I change any values, that directly affect to your answers. Any doubts? Did you all check with manual and auto calculation? What is a shortcut key for manual calculation? To calculate entire sheet, calculate sheet. Shift F. Any doubts? We'll go further. The last option under this formulas is watch window. So this is helps to. So I just suppose I don't know how to use ESI formula, ESI function. So somewhere else I need to apply the same function, same formula. I may forgot in the future reference. If you require the same formula to be apply some other sheets, some other workbook, you want to refer this formula, you can put this under the watch window button. So click on this watch window, add watch. So it is already added the particular cell J125. Just click add. It shows that in which workbook, what is the sheet name, which is a cell, what is a value, what is a formula. So if you are in any other sheet, see I am presently in introduction sheet, you think. So somewhere here I need to apply that formula. I know that I already added in my watch window list. So if I click this watch window, it is showing in my list. Just double click, jump and display the same cell value, including formula. If you don't want, you can delete this. So any doubts in this watch window? Whichever the formula, whichever the cell information you wanted to add, you can add to this watch window and you can refer this formula or function anywhere in this workbook. Is done? Completed? So this is the end of your formulas. So we just come back to the next tab, data tab. Data tab also very important like your formula bar. We just take one new sheet. What is the shortcut key to add a new sheet? Shortcut key to add a new sheet. Right. Shift F11 to add a new sheet. Shortcut key to add a new workbook. Very good. Control N. Control N is used to add a new workbook. So I just using the data tab. Data tab consists of get external data, connections, sort and filter, data tools, forecast, and outline. So first we go for get external data. What is this external data? Apart from your Excel, any data you're maintaining in your other sources like MS Access, like Notepad, like it is there in my web page. So all these data I can get into the Excel spreadsheet for further processing. So Vinsha, you are still at back. So watch window helps to just observe that or just recall whatever we are saved in my watch window list. So how you will be what bookmark your web pages, bookmark your links in your mobiles. Like the same here also we are just making bookmark of your any of the cell informations. So whenever you require, you can refer it with the help of watch window. It's clear? Right. So come to the data tab now. So get external data is helps to import the data from the other sources like your MS Access software, web page, even the text document or outside other sources of my network. Through this, I can import the data and you can do the further processing like creating a table, chart, preparing, analyzing. All these you can do it with the help of this get external data. As the name says, get external means out of the Excel. So we'll just use one by one, I will teach you. First, we will take from text. If you already have a text document type of a file, so you already entered some table data in that, you can able to get it into the Excel file. So I just want you to copy some information which is already done in your Excel because I don't want you to type again and again and don't waste your time. So I just copy serial number, name, and 5 subject marks. I copied some any data, not only this data, you have any table, just copy the data, minimize the Excel, create one notepad file. I hope you know how to create a notepad file. Right click on the desktop, click on new, select text document. Right click on desktop, click on new and select text document. The new text document file is open. Rename your name. So just enter your name only as a file name. Just enter again to open. Open your file. Paste the data which you copied from the Excel. I press Ctrl V is a shortcut key to paste. Just press Ctrl S as a shortcut key for save and close your notepad file. It is saved in the desktop in your name. Now all of you open your Excel spreadsheet. For the new sheet, I just renaming as a data tab. Is a sheet tab name. I place a cursor where I required my file, the data to be import. Place a cursor where you required your data to be import. Go to Data tab, go to Get External Data, select as From Text. Select as From Text. Import data from text file. Immediately import text file dialog box will appear and you have to choose your location. Which location we saved our file? We saved in desktop, right? So I just choosing desktop is the location. Under the desktop, I have a file name. Whatever the name you are given with end with txt is an extension. This is your Notepad text document file. Click import. So when I click import, immediately you're getting text import wizard dialog box, step 1 of 3. 3 steps you need to complete it to complete this wizard. So it is asking, choose the file type that best describes your data. I just selecting as delimited. Delimited helps to remove any extra characters like space, special characters, commas in the middle of your data. So I select as delimited is the first step. My data has headers. Do you have headings for your table? Yes, I have serial number, name, mark, sorry, the name of the subject. Yes, my data has headers. So I selected the first step is delimited is the characters such as commas and tabs separates each field. And I select my table has headers checkbox. Click next. Next, you can see that the preview. So when I select as delimiter, the first checkbox is tab. When the tab is selected, it is bifurcated your data. If still you have any space, all these, you can just highlight with the space. When commas, if you are removed, if you have in your data, semicolons, if you have in your data, those things also you can remove. Other than this, if you have any extra characters like at symbol, like hyphen symbol, that also you can specify manually. So I just selecting only tab and click next. So all I want in a general format. Yes, I selected everything in a general numbering format. Finally, finish this. And just importing in A3 is a cell reference. Click OK. Whatever it is there in my Notepad, we import it into the Excel. Any doubts in this? Is all of you completed? Is done? Everyone getting? Yes or no? You completed or not? Rekshita, Vinsha, Sneha, Rukia, Deepti. If you have an updated version, this will directly import your information without showing a wizard. Just select that file and click import. It directly import your data. So I just show you again. So once the notepad is created in your desktop, I go to get external data from text, select your file, click import. Sometimes when you are having updated version, it will import automatically. So I just select my data as headers. This is your 2013 format. So sorry, 16 format, delimited, click next. So I'm separating tab by using tab and just finish. So in which cell we selected, from that cell onward, it's going to import. Like the same, you can also get this data from the web page also. You need to specify the web page links. So when I start web page, it is asking the web page link. So company's web page link you can give and you can import your data. That takes more time. So I'm not going to do this. So from Access again, the data should be there in your Access database software. The data should be there in Access database. So what I will do, I just go back to create one Access file. I just minimize the Excel file. So all of you start opening your MS Access. Just type as Access in your search bar. You can see that MS Access file, which looks like this. Access one of the part of your Microsoft Office. So this is just used to store n number of years data. The large data can be stored in this Microsoft MS Access, so which is also called as database software. It's also called as database application software. I go for blank database after starting your Microsoft Access. So very carefully, you just follow the steps. Is all of you started Microsoft Access? It's done. This is a little bit different than your Microsoft Excel. This also consists of tables. So I just take as blank database. See, the blank database, the file name is database1, ACCDB is an extension name. So finally, just click on create. Instead of database1, you can give your own name. I just create this file. So as we discussed, the database, the MS Access will only starts with table format. Similar like your Excel, it will display sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, but there will be end rows and columns is available in your Excel. But in the axis. We don't have end. We don't have end rows and columns in this Microsoft Access. So I just have a column already in this table 1. If you don't have a table, you can also create a table. Click on create table. So once you start the table, by default, one column will appear. So it's called as ID column. I have an option called as click to add. So you can just click this button, click to add. You want to add which column? I want to add name is a column. Name will be in which format? Text format or number format? Text. So I take as short text. So immediately it is asking the name of the field. So I just type as student name. So next, click to add. Again, it is asking, I want to enter the marks. Marks will be number format or text format. So I choose as number. So I just selecting marks. These 2 columns is enough. So I just inserting a small table which contains the ID, name and marks. I just type the names here directly. The ID column will fill automatically. Any doubts in this? I just using tab key to move from one field to other field. So finally it is done. I just want to save this. What is the shortcut key to save? Right. So here also we are using same shortcut, Control S. So it is asking the table name. Table name I gave us student data. That's it. My data is prepared. The table is created in the MS Access. Just close this. Any doubts in this? Did you all create it? Did you all create this table by using MS Access? Yes or no? Or still you are doing it? Rekshita, Sneha, Rukia, Deepti. Right. So in the meantime, I just take the attendance. Ashwini, yes.
Present, ma'am.
Jovita,
Present, ma'am.
Chaitra,
Present, ma'am.
Chandini,
Present, ma'am.
Deepti, yes.
Present, ma'am.
Niranjana, Preeti,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi,
Present, ma'am.
Prekshita,
Present, ma'am.
Rukia, Vinisha,
Present, ma'am.
Shruti Verma, Shruti Verma, Shweshika,
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnavi K,
Present, ma'am.
Sunayana,
Present, ma'am.
Sneha Shashikumar,
Present, ma'am.
Subhangi Priya,
Present, ma'am.
Albina Sneha, Albina Sneha, Aarti,
Present, ma'am.
Vinesh Sri, Nikita, okay, it's done.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, I'm really sorry that I'm informing you late, but I'm not. I don't have MS Access in my laptop, ma'am.
No problem. I just share you this file. Even after also you can't import. No problem. Just see the steps and follow.
Okay. Okay.
It's completed all of you. By using the same data, we are going to import it. It's done all. There's any name, any marks you type, no problem. If you're stuck somewhere else, you can inform me. So once a table is created, click to add button, you can click. At the first column is your ID is default column. Second column field is the text, short text you are taking and renaming as student name. Third column is marks. You're taking number is a data type and renaming as marks. And fill the student name and marks. Some 5 student name, 5 marks you fill. That's enough. And save this. Control S to save. Save the table as student data. That's it. When you already done the Excel, this is not much difficult. It's completed, everyone? I'm not getting any reply. Sunaina, Rukia, Deepti, Sneha. Okay, so now I just close this Microsoft Access. I don't want this Access to be up here. So now I place the cursor from where, where you require that MS Access file to be placed. So again, go back to the get external data. From Access, the first option. Import data from the Microsoft Access database. So just click on get external data, select from Access, select data source. Data source is already we saved in a document with a name called database1. So click open. So in A28 is a cell address. I'm going to import it in the format of table. This is imported. Any doubts? Any doubts how to get your external data to the Excel spreadsheet? It's completed. The similar way, any other connected source data with the network I can take from other sources. So existing connections, it will display which are the existing connections we've done. That means from the Excel, from the Access, from the Notepad, which are the files we used to import into the Excel. That information will give you with the help of existing connections. See, we use Notepad is a file. We use database student data is a file. This is what shows in the existing connections. You can also refresh your data. For example, I just minimize Excel again, go back to my Notepad file. Totally, I have 10 student records. I also add some more information. I also add GN11 is a student ID. I use tab. One more name I add. One more student information I will add here. Okay, so we just need to save this. Control S. Again, you no need to import and do all the steps in the Excel. What we supposed to do? We need to use only go to refresh, select the file, click import. That's it. It is added here 2 more rows. This is how you can refresh your data. Go to refresh, click on refresh, select your file, click import. If you delete also, if you add also, that will update automatically. It's done. Any doubts in the get external data and refresh option? It's done. Why no one is replying, whether you are doing it or will continue? Is done. We'll go for next. One more command in the Excel is flash fill. This is a new feature from 2010 onwards. Before that, you can't find this command, flash fill. So in this command, whatever you wanted, the suggested word, suggested format, that you have to enter the first line manually. For example, I have a first name as Suguna and the last name as Bai. I wanted the Suguna word, the first letter, the name, the first letter should be displayed in capital letter. Even in the Bai, the first letter should be displayed in capital letter, like this. And the same format, other all names should be appear as a complete name. So if I have 1,000 names, I cannot be keep on enter the name. That is take more time. So the Excel is given flash fill as a feature where you can select the first format along with the empty cell and use this button flash fill. Based on a first format, it automatically fills other corresponding values. Any doubts? Just use some names and try to use the first cell value manually, including the first cell value. Press Ctrl E. Ctrl E is a shortcut key for flash fill. In the same way, you try to enter the state code, branch code, and issue number. We will find out the vehicle number based on our requirement. Is all of you complete first example and the flash fill? The complete name example. So try to enter the second example, state code, branch code, issue number, and vehicle number. Other than flash fill, even you can use concatenate is a formula what we used yesterday. But concatenate formula will take what actually the cell contains. You cannot be modified. Here we modified according to our requirement. That is what a difference between flash and concatenate. Shall we enter the vehicle number? It's done, all of you. The second example you completed. What about Rukia, Deepti, Vinsha, Ashwini? What about others? Second example is also done. I was expecting some questions about this, but no one asked that question. Are you all got everything as seen? What I typed in the cell? Don't select the complete is the name. Only the first name what you type manually. Don't select the heading. Dipti, don't select the heading. Select only the name what you type. Suguna Bai is a name I am selecting. From the Suguna Bai, all other empty cell you select. Then you press Ctrl E. Or you can click flash fill. Again you try. Is done, everyone? Is all of you getting a 05 when you're typing the branch code? So check it out, the name, first name what I'm given, the second name what I'm given, the same information only I entered in the third cell. The first name, second name is same, but only the capital letter, small letter difference. Then you will be getting rest of the words also same format. Check it out once again or re-enter the names again. See, usually 0 or plus symbol, it will not prefill with any of the numbers. If I type as 0, 5, see 0 is not prefill with my 5. I press plus 90. So plus also not prefill with my number, but I'm showing here plus 91, plus 78, how it is. You can also add some extra characters like 0, plus and dot symbol. All these extra characters you can add with the help of again number formatting. So I just select this file, go to home tab, go to number formatting, custom number. You can go for general, more number formatting, customize a number. I'm taking the first number, that is 0. Before the 0, according to the type you see, and under the type you have a 0. Before the 0, I'm also entering prefilling with one more 0. In your sample format, it changes and display according to what you require. See 0, 5 I'm getting. In the same way, I have 90. Before 90, I required plus. Then what I supposed to do? Go to again, number formatting, more number formatting, go to custom, select the 0. Before the 0, add what? Plus symbol. So I just use plus symbol. So I'm getting plus 90. I hope you understand. So now I'm using the vehicle number. My vehicle number to be KA space 05 I-9789. So manually I filled my vehicle number according to my requirement. The rest of the area I will select. Then I press Ctrl E, flash fill. Rashmi, which one I wanted to repeat? Whether adding 0 or plus symbol or flash fill?
Ma'am, adding 0 and plus symbol.
Right. So I just select the cell. Before or after only you can select it. Select the cell. Go to the number formatting in a home tab. More number format. Go to custom. Select 0. Before 0 only you add one more 0. Select the first one, general format. Below the general I have a 0. Before the 0, prefill with one more 0. Click OK. Whenever you type any number, it takes along with 0. Like the same, use add the plus symbol also. Any doubts? Add your 0 and plus symbols. Like the same, you also try for country code mobile number. I just enter complete contact number here. How the users are required. The first format I entered, the remaining format I will select. and press Ctrl E for flash fill. Is all of you practicing what we had done the previous classes work? Are you all practicing? Is completed this all flash fill work? I have one more command called as text to column. So which makes your text to be displayed in different columns. So I just type NICT computer education in one cell. NICT computer education in one cell. So I want to split this into the multiple columns. So click on text to columns. Here also same text import wizard what we done. The same thing it is showing. Select delimited to remove the space what I use in the middle of the words. Click next and finish. So that makes to display your text in a different columns. So your text is in the one cell, NICT computer education. I go to data tab, data tools, text to columns. Select the first wizard. First step is to select delimited. I'm removing space by selecting a space checkbox. Finally, click finish to complete it. This is text to column feature. It's done. Any doubts in this? Import get external data, flash fill, text to columns, calculate manually automatically, formula auditing, define names. So this concept we completed today. And sorry for the network issue today's work. We done very slowly. We started our work. So no problem. So we just continue that in the tomorrow class. We'll wind up today. Thank you, everyone. There is one feedback link shared in the group. All of you give the feedback about this class.